Welcome back to our Sailrite workbench. Today, we're going to be talking about cap spring and gib hook maintenance. If you've recently jammed your machine or heard a distinct metal-to-metal strike, which may or may not have resulted in a broken posi pin, you will want to take a look at your gib hook and cap spring. Sometimes this can result in damaged or hook burrs caused by needle strikes. These burrs can cause shredded thread, inconsistent thread tension, and skip stitches. So if you notice any of these problems, you'll want to check for damage. So let's remove the gib hook and retaining ring from the machine. First, you'll want to look at the retaining ring cap spring. The cap spring is the simple plate that is screwed on top of the retaining ring. So here I have a cap spring that is pretty heavily damaged by several needle strikes. With the extent of this damage, it would actually be easier just to replace the cap spring. But if you don't have a replacement, here's what you can do to repair the cap spring. Specifically with burrs like these that are on the edges of the cap spring, you can either polish it out using emery cloth sandpaper, or you can use a file. We are using the fine cut file sold by Sailrite. This is a Swiss cut file that is used by jewelers and fine tool makers. It's excellent for working on your sewing machine because the file is a very fine cut, easy to maneuver, and it cuts fairly quickly. Filing down the cap spring will ensure that it will no longer hook the thread. Again, the damage on this cap spring is pretty heavy, so it's one that would be better to replace. Luckily, the process is relatively easy. In fact, every ultra feed comes with a replacement cap spring. All you have to do to replace the cap spring is mark the edges of the damaged cap spring and remove these two screws. Once you remove the cap spring, if it's a little bit dirty under there, now would be a great time to clean that out. Then place the new cap spring on and reinstall the screws so that the cap spring lines up with the two marks. You'll want to apply a downward pressure on the cap spring when tightening the screws. This will make sure the cap spring stays aligned. Again, check to make sure that the cap spring is aligned with the marks. If it is, then you're all set. Now going back to the machine, underneath the cap spring is the gib hook. When you sew on the machine, the needle actually goes very close past the gib hook, just like this. So you can see on this gib hook where the needle came down and struck the hook. Damage on the side of the hook like this causes shredded thread, so it's a good idea to file them down and remove the sharp edges. So that's what we're going to do. Just do that until it feels smooth. More commonly, you'll find damage on the sharp point of the gib hook. Typically, you can feel it by running your finger along the hook. You'll feel a bit of a burr. So if it's damaged, run your file or emery cloth along the edges of the hook to resharpen it and cut the burr off. Once that burr is removed, you can feel it and it's smooth to the touch and you've resharpened it, you're ready to continue sewing. If you file this point down too much, it'll adjust your machine's rotational timing. So we recommend checking your timing after all this to make sure that it's set properly. Now with each piece repaired or replaced, you can reinstall your gib hook and retaining ring and continue sewing. It's helpful to check on these components regularly to keep them clean and prevent potential sewing problems. If you want to always be prepared, Sailrite offers a bundle of recommended spare parts for your ultra feed. This bundle is especially useful for DIYers who take their machines with them on the water, on the road, to trade shows or conventions. Included are the machine parts that we recommend every ultra feed owner has in case of machine issues, lost parts, and more. So if you're interested in this, make sure to check out the link in the description below to make it easy to get yours. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.